All righty. Welcome to Have I Discovered the Perfect Job for Me? All right. Each of us is born with natural qualities and abilities that makes us better than other people at certain things, right? And some things just come naturally to us. You've been given certain gifts based on who you are. When things come easy to a person, a lot of the times, I see it, you see it. When things come easy to a person, they don't want to work hard at them. But what we pose is that when something comes easy to you, if you commit to working hard at what comes easy to you, within 3 to 4 years, you could be one of the top people in the country at whatever that is, right? But it's about that committed effort, working hard at what naturally comes easy to you, and having the right philosophy, right, could change everything. Imagine that. If you were in the right occupation and you were approaching it with the right philosophy, life would take on a totally different meaning for you. All right. Um, and that's what we're here to do with this video, just a little walkthrough of how you can uncover and identify some of those occupations for you, right? The kind of the 3-step plan that we essentially talk about is identify your talents, develop your talents. That's what you can do with that multiple intelligence assessment, and then use your talents to help other people. That's what your occupation is. Whatever you choose to do as your work is the choice that you're making on how you're going to use your talents to help the rest of us. All right? Each of us has greatness inside of us, but not each of us is going to put forth the time and the effort to develop that greatness. Are you? All right. So as always, it starts at Google, and you just do CHKI lifetime learner. All right, because that DOL interest profiler is in that lifetime learners toolbox on the website. Right. So we just scroll down to career compensation, CHKI, just to get us onto the site. And then once you get onto the site, you can just scroll down to the bottom and then click on Lifetime Learners Toolbox. All right, this opens up the toolbox. And what we're looking for is that interest profiler, right, to help us identify our qualities, right, and try to connect them to occupations that may be easy for us based on our qualities. All right, so we go to that interest profiler. It opens up in a new window. So when you come to that ONET interest profiler, this is what it looks like on that initial screen. Just click on next, telling you how to take the test. It's 60 questions. Take your time, right? And be honest, right? Once again, this is for you to inventory the tools at your disposal, right? That's what these assessments help you do. We were all given a bunch of tools when we got here. A lot of people don't know how to use them. A lot of people don't know what tools they have. Some people may ask me, I don't know, what do I? Let's find out. All right, let's put in the time, put in the effort to find out. All right, there is no right or wrong answer. Just be honest. It's to help you, right? And then these are some of the statements, right? How much would you like to do these things, right? Is it like, oh man, I love it, or no, thank you? All right, and once again, just being honest, giving those answers, and you would go all the way through this one, 60 questions, right? So of course, we're not going to sit here and answer 60 questions. So I've already taken one, and we'll just jump right to it. All right. Bingo. All right. So once you've answered the questions, this is the screen that you'll get. Now, this is important because there's a lot of different levels that you can go to after this to look at the jobs. We always go to the top level, right? That's what we're here for. Shoot for the top, right? Fall among the clouds, all that type of stuff. But yeah, we're going for the top level. So when you get here, you click on next. And here are your interest profiler results: realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, conventional. And these are the different degrees to which you are those things, right? Based on the answers you gave to the assessment. So next, we go next. We go next again. We look at extensive job preparation because this would be the highest job zone. What we want to know is what are some of the best jobs that we could get with these skills that we have, right? That's just if you want to look and see what these different levels mean. So we click on next. We're trying to get to the information. We click on job zone 5, extensive preparation needed. And then we click on next, right? Job zone 5, click on next again. And this is where we get our list, right? Based on those answers, I could do well as an architect, an industrial organizational psychologist. A psychologist maybe just for industrial organizations, interesting. A lawyer, interesting. Urban and regional planners, interesting. So what we advise folks to do is to print out this list, right? If you're doing it for your young people, print out the list, have them pick 3 and then start exploring those occupations. All right. So let's say architect. We can click on architect and it'll give you a profile summary of the architect. Once you click on that occupation, it'll give you a breakdown of it, right? You want to know about the money? Cool, perfect. Let's go to the money. Average salary, 82,840, right? You can check it out in your state. Top 10% of workers earning 136,000 or more, right? So being in the top 10%, 140,000 or more. How do you get into the top 10%? With the Trinity. Number 1, know your job well enough to explain it to a child. Number 2, be a harmonious coworker. Have good relationships with your coworker. Be an asset to the team. And then number 3, be willing to speak publicly with your job, right? Lead the meeting, give the presentation, bring your ideas to the table. If you strengthen yourself in those 3 areas as an architect, 140,000 at least, right? So that's pretty much how we use these tools to kind of clarify a path for someone. At that point, it's up to you to decide. Am I going to put forth the effort, the time that it takes to develop myself in this thing, right? It's not rocket science, but it will require disciplined effort every day, right? Disciplined effort every day. That's all it requires. Willingness to learn and your effort. They say if you're unwilling to learn, nobody can help you. If you are determined to learn, nothing can stop you. Please develop yourself. It benefits us all, right? People told you that you were not creative, not smart, not brilliant. They were lying. Huh? Those are liars. Those people lying, man. All right? You are. You are incredible. Develop yourself, right? Develop yourself, and then you will get to see, just as we see, that we could all be incredible. All right? Hey, sorry, that's it. I'm done. Continue to explore the most fascinating thing about your life. You.